Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Glenn Tompkins. Love putting out these videos for you. Today, we're going to look at coronavirus stocks, and there's three in potential that I want to compare. We're going to look at Pfizer, we're going to look at BioNTech, and we're also going to look at Moderna. Which ones are your home run hitters? Well, if you're interested to know, you sit right there. Before we get started, if you're brand new to the channel, by all means, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so that you will be alerted to any new content that comes up. Folks, I also want to engage with you, so make sure you hit the like button, or if you have something that you want to say towards the video, put it in the comments. Let me know what you think. Do you like the commentary? Do you not like the commentary? It's okay, whether you do or don't, but I'd like to really converse with you and interact with you and talk to you, all right? Because these videos are all about you. All right, so let's get into it. The three stocks that we're going to look at again are Pfizer, Moderna, and BioNTech. Let's get into my first story. This is what prompted my exploration. There was an article that was put out in, where was it? It was on Forbes, evidently. And Forbes says, Moderna or BioNTech, which mRNA stock should you pick? So both of these use the mRNA technology to help to combat the COVID virus. Messenger RNA technology leaders Moderna and BioNTech have seen their stocks rally by around 75% and 150% respectively year to date, driven by strong demand for their COVID-19 shots. Also, as investors see tremendous potential in leveraging mRNA technology beyond COVID, which is interesting, to fight a variety of diseases. So how do these companies compare following the big rally? So as I went through this story, I found something that I was very, very interested in, and here we go. Both Moderna and BioNTech and its partner Pfizer commenced deliveries of their COVID-19 vaccines last month, and it's safe to assume that shots will be the biggest driver of their revenues over the next 2 years. While both vaccines have proven over 90% effective and will require 2 doses per person, I today did get my second Pfizer vaccine. Moderna's shot is easier to distribute and doesn't need to be stored at super cold temperatures, unlike BioNTech vaccine. BioNTech and Pfizer are targeting production of 1.3 billion doses in 2021. That's a lot of folks, right? Compared to Moderna, which is guided between 600 million and 1 billion doses for the year. However, Moderna is likely to post higher revenues, and that's what's important, right? The bottom line, and profits from its vaccine, considering that its shot is more expensive. $37 per dose versus $19.50 per dose for BioNTech/Pfizer. And also, this is going to affect the bottom lines of both Pfizer and BioNTech because BioNTech will likely split the revenue with the partner Pfizer. So Moderna is keeping all of the money that they're making from their shots, and they're charging more, and Pfizer and BioNTech are going to split. That's going to affect the bottom line. Overall, it's going to affect what the stock is going to do. All right. So I went to 3 websites: Moderna, Pfizer, and BioNTech, because BioNTech and Pfizer are working together. So I started off at the Moderna site, and I wanted to go to the press releases to see what news is out there. I'd rather get the news from the website than from what everybody else is going to put in the news and run with it. I want to give you the data that the actual companies are presenting. Now, the thing is that a lot of times the news is going to be on the rainbow side. Hey, this is great. And then the news that you see on the internet will dissect that. But let's start off by here. Today is the 7th. So on June 7th, Moderna and Medicine Pharma partnered to commercialize Moderna's COVID-19 vaccines across Central, Eastern Europe, and Israel. So Moderna is in the process of filing to get their drugs across Central Europe and Israel. Also today, Moderna files authorization with the Health with Health Canada for its COVID vaccines in adolescents. So now Moderna is not only going to get out and about, but now they're actually going after the adolescents, the younger people as well. Also today, Moderna files conditional marketing approval for its COVID vaccine in adolescents in the European Union. All right, so that's what's going on with Moderna. Now, also, which is not here, is Moderna enters an agreement with Thermo Fisher Scientific to manufacture COVID-19. So just like Pfizer and BioNTech are working together, how about now Moderna is entering in with Thermo Fisher? But Thermo Fisher is not helping them with it is for this for the manufacture of the drug. I'm wondering now, just like Pfizer and BioNTech are going to split the profits, if this happens with Thermo Fisher, is Moderna going to now split the profits with Thermo Fisher and affect their bottom line as well? At least it's something to think about. But this is just coming out on June 4th, 3 days ago, talking about this agreement. So that's going to be very interesting going forward. Now, let's move over to the Pfizer camp. Pfizer, I wanted to look at their most recent press releases. Notice that there's nothing out recently. All right, there's nothing that's out recently, but Pfizer and BioNTech receive authorization. They've already received authorization from the European Union for their shots in adolescents, where Moderna is just filing now. So if you look at Pfizer and you look at BioNTech, they're already in process. They've got the authorization to vaccinate the young people. Interesting, right? Now let's go over to BioNTech. Most recently, still not a lot of brand new news on that. Pfizer and BioNTech receive authorization in the European Union for COVID vaccines in adolescents. BioNTech publishes first sustainability report and receives prime rating by ISS ESG. Pfizer and BioNTech sign agreement for additional supply to Turkey of 60 million doses of their COVID vaccine. Something else that happened, you know, the government gave subsidies to all of these companies to come up with the vaccine. Pfizer never took the money. Interesting, right? Pfizer, they did it all on their own. I take my hats off to that. And again, that could affect their bottom line because it's all money out of pocket to produce the vaccine. So it's not all about who's better, all that kind of stuff. I'm looking at the numbers, and I'm looking at the numbers that are going to affect the stock's price movement. And then I've got one more story. BioNTech, this is an analysis on it. Who is this from? This is from Stocks Register. As I'm looking at this, traders who pay close attention to the intraday price movement should know that it fluctuated between 217 and 235. The company's PE ratio trailing 12-month period was 42. And most people will look to find if a stock is under or overvalued by way of PE, normally a lower PE. It's very subjective. In examining the 52-week price action, we see that the stock hit a 52-week high of 221 and a 52-week low of 46.55 over the past month. The stock has gained 36% in value. All right, so that's all that I'm going to talk about from that story. Let's go now utilize the VectorVest software to look at what the VectorVest system says. Notice that I've got all three stocks, Moderna, BioNTech, and PFE or Pfizer. I'm trying to find the one that's going to be more so the home run for you. Which one would you rather have your money in? Let's analyze them quick. We give a value on every stock, what we feel the stock is worth. It looks at things like earnings per share, earnings growth rate, amongst other things, so that we can give an intrinsic value on every stock in our database. Moderna's trading at 222 with a value of 363. Now, I've got an indicator that I've put into the software called value divided by price to give me a sense of how under or overvalued a stock is. So at 1.64, I'm trying to put that on a good scaling here, 1.64, we're saying that Moderna, by way of VectorVest, is 64% under its value. BioNTech trading at 246, value of 361, undervalued. That value divided by price says that BioNTech is 47% undervalued from its stock. I like Moderna still right now. Pfizer trading at 39 with a value of 36. Slightly overvalued, so it shows that here on that scaling that it is a little bit overvalued, but not by much. You can see that all three stocks are moving up nicely today by looking at the long-term stocks potential Moderna's at the top of the list. It should outperform a AAA corporate bond by 93% over the next 1 to 3 years. BioNTech should outperform a AAA corporate bond by 75% over the next 1 to 3 years. And Pfizer should outperform by 6% over the next 1 to 3 years. They should all outperform the market, but which one should outperform the market more? Right now, Moderna. All three stocks have a relative safety, which is an indicator of risk above the value of one. These are typically safe stocks. The higher above one it is, the less riskier it is, and the better off from the ability to meet or exceed earnings is higher. All three stocks are in an uptrend. Wow. Pfizer RT is at 1.03, not as fast in an uptrend as Moderna and BioNTech. And also, from an earnings perspective, all three have positive earnings. Moderna grows their earnings at a clip of 56% a year, BioNTech by 46% a year, and Pfizer only by 4%, but still positive nonetheless. All right, so we've done the analysis of the VectorVest indicators. Let's right-click. Let's view all the stock graphs. I'm going to put them all on a 3-month graph. So as I look at these, Pfizer over the last 3 months, bottom left, top right, I do like this bounce off support at 38.39. I'm looking at a 3 and an 8 exponential moving average. Right now, they're about to cross positive, but look at the long stems or wicks at the top of these candles. There is some selling pressure as of right now on Pfizer, even though it's sitting in a channel. It's sitting in a channel, a little bouncy, but I like the bounce off of that support level. Like to see the stock's price take out the most recent high over the last 3 months. RT is starting to wane a little bit, still above 1, but the momentum of the stock is starting to pull back. Let's go to the next stock, Moderna. Man, bottom left, top right, 3 and 8 coming off a level of support, rocking and rolling. Nice up day today. Broke through a level of resistance at 188.08 a few days ago. Broke through, followed through, still moving up. Love the stock. RT tells me the stock is definitely in an uptrend and on increased volume. Volume is conviction. And the last stock, BioNTech. Man, bottom left, top right, nice up day. Good volume, above average volume for the last 2 days. These stocks, all three of them, are on the move, and it looks like Pfizer is the laggard, but still a positive play. So if I'm looking at these, which one to you would be the home run play? I would definitely either look at BioNTech, love the equity curve, not as much volatility on here. I'd like Moderna, a little bit more volatile in the move, but definitely moving higher. And again, Pfizer, the only thing I don't like is that it is sitting in a channel and it's got a lot of selling pressure on the stock over the last couple of days. So which one to you would be your home run? And folks, I want you to post in the chat what you think is your home run. I have my little bat out there. Hit that home run. You don't want to hit it. You know something, even if you hit a single, double, or triple, what are we trying to all go for the home run? Take a look at the analysis. The analysis is telling you what you need to know. You make your own decision, but let me know. I want to know which stock is your home run to consider. With that, folks, this video is over. Until the next time, see ya.